Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Have you ever watched a product go from cool idea to why are customers angry? Then this video is definitely for you. Today we are breaking down the from idea to launch stages, which is the real product development cycle. Not the textbook version, the real one you'd actually live through as a product manager. Because in real life, product development isn't a straight line, it's actually a loop where you're learning, building, measuring, and repeating. Now, let's walk through it step by step. First is the idea intake. Now, this is where chaos starts, and interestingly, most products actually start the same way. It could be a stakeholder's message, a customer's complaint, a competitor feature, or a random, we should build something like this in a meeting. Now, your job here isn't to say yes, it is actually to catch the idea and translate it into a problem. Then you're asking, who is this for? What problem does this solve? What evidence do we have? What happens if we do nothing? If you can standardize an idea intake format, you actually reduce the opinion-led roadmaps and increase the evidence-led decisions. Secondly is discovery. Now, here you're actually proving the problem before you even build. Now, I'd say discovery is where you earn the right to actually build. However, here again, you are talking to users, reviewing support tickets, checking product analytics, you're mapping the user journey, and then you're identifying what the real friction is. The output of discovery isn't a feature, it's actually clarity. You're gaining what the problem statement is, the target user, the success metric, and the riskiest assumptions. Now, if you skip discovery, you end up not moving faster, you just actually fail faster. Thirdly, define the solution. Here you have design options plus trade-offs. Now you're ready to actually explore what the solutions are. Now, a common mistake that I see PMs make is they jump into one solution. Instead, create 3 options. The options could be a quick win, it could be a medium bet, or it could be a bold bet. Now, in one of my videos, I actually spoke about these 3 options with examples, and so you can actually watch the video. You could go back to watch it to understand what this actually means. Now, once these 3 options have been created, then you can evaluate the impact on the success metric, effort and complexity, risk, which could either be technical, operational, or legal, and time to learn. Okay, this is where product leadership actually shows up. It's you're making trade-offs visible and choosing intentionally. Fourth is planning. Now, in planning, you're aligning the team without turning it into a contract. Now, planning is not a promise date and then you go back and pray. Good planning would actually answer questions like, what are we building and why are we building? What's in scope versus what's out scope? What are dependencies and risk? How do we measure success? And now here's the key thing. Your plan should actually allow learning, because if new evidence shows you are wrong, you adjust, because product work is uncertainty management. 5, build and ship. This could be small increments and not the big drama. Now, delivery happens where engineers build, design support, or the QA test. But here, the goal isn't the big launch energy. The goal is actually the small batches plus the fast feedback. So ship behind the feature flag, like you say, roll out 5%, then 25%, then 100%. Then you're tracking the errors, the trade-offs, and whatever the support tickets are actually saying. You need to understand that the best teams don't just launch and disappear. they actually launch, sit back, and listen. Then sixth, launch. Now, go to market is actually part of the product. So launching is not just you push to production, you actually need internal enablement such as sales, support, or operations. You actually need release notes or user messaging. You need onboarding updates or frequently asked questions for common issues. Now, if your support team is surprised, then you know your users will also be confused. So a strong launch is really alignment at scale. Now, lastly, post-launch. Here, you're measuring, learning, and iterating. This is the part where most teams actually skip, and it's why products remain stagnant. After your launch, you're reviewing the success metric, you're comparing the expected versus the actual, you're collecting user feedback, you're running retros. What should we keep? What should we stop? What should we start? Sometimes the lesson is in the problem. Understanding the problem was real, but the solution wasn't. And that's not failure, it's actually learning, and learning is part of the job. Okay? So, what is the real product development life cycle? It is idea intake to discovery to solution options to planning to building to launching and post launch learning. And then you loop again because actually products are never done. You just keep improving them from time to time. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.